Hi everybody, it's Steve Katsikaris. I'm just got an email from the Shadow Lake Association a few days ago regarding some questions. I even want to help the companies that come into the community maintain the roads for aggregate mining, but there must be a specific route so that these heavy vehicles aren't running around people's properties all day long making a lot of noise and dust. Especially people that own waterfront property. We have to remind everybody that we're not all millionaires, and just because we own waterfront cottage property doesn't mean that their tax money should be exploited. Some of the taxes that people pay are more than the big city of Toronto, and they use the services all year round. These people that are here only use the cottages for 4 months a year. I feel that since they're not using the services like sewage and water treatment and even road snow removal in the wintertime, I don't think it's right that they have to pay 3 to 4 times more tax than perhaps someone in downtown Lindsay that has the same size house. I'm thinking that we should have a reduction in taxes, or at least start demanding more services for the money that you spend every year. I think it's fair to say that someone who owns waterfront property is in a situation of a luxury item. To make them pay for school tax and sewers and road maintenance and etc. once is bad enough. But to make them pay 3 times or 4 times more than somebody in downtown Lindsay that uses the services all year, it's absolutely wrong. I feel that the taxpayer here on these waterfront properties deserves a reduction, or at least they should start demanding through councillors like me or candidates saying we need some more services, and perhaps maybe starting to test our water quality and levels would be the first good place to start. I just want to say I support the mail-in ballot. However, I think there's also other ways that a person or a taxpayer can vote in the election. I feel that the internet may be a good place to start. However, I'm finding out that the City of Kawartha Lakes does not have high speed in all areas and still has dial-up in some zones. I find this frightening that the internet's been around for 20 years now and we still have dial-ups in this area. So, at the end of the day, going back to a fixed pole may be a good option for some folks as well. I feel that now that we are in the 21st century, we have other ways so we can vote, so it can make it easier for the cottager, especially if they live in Toronto or other cities that are far away from Northern Cobeconk. Giving people information on the internet and allowing them to also vote on the internet, just like your ordinary day banking, might give us a better chance for a better democracy for tomorrow. I feel that we also have an issue with garbage pickup and recycling here in Ward number 2. A lot of the folks that are in Ward number 2 are seasonal and they're here only 4 months a year, and they're restricted to only 2 bags per week. That is great if they lived here by themselves with their families, but a lot of these places are on waterfront property that also include other family members and friends visiting the area, making their garbage consumption a lot more in the summertime. I'm for increasing the bag pickup to 4 bags per week and also having recycling of cans every week. It seems like cans are becoming a problem and cardboard is not a problem. I really believe that having our cans picked up every week is a necessity, and having our cardboard picked up maybe bi-weekly as it is now it can stay the same. Also, I think that we have problems in getting rid of large garbage items such as furniture and appliances. I understand that it'd be easier, instead of getting tags for our garbage, maybe we can have a big pickup every year, maybe at the beginning of the season or the end of the season. I understand that the water levels have been going up and down like a yo-yo over the last couple of years, and it seems like getting to the bottom of things and asking questions to the feds who operate and control these waters is sometimes almost near impossible, or they simply just don't return your calls. I want to get to the bottom of finding out what exactly is going on with the water levels and making sure that it's a municipal issue, not an association like the Association of the Shadow Lake or Balsam Lake, but a municipal issue so that the taxpayer is well informed by the government first, and to also include the quality testing of the lakes and streams in the area. Not once every month, I mean once a week, and all these lakes and streams and published on the City of Kawartha website. We want to make sure that our tax money is working for us, and we want to make sure that our health stays healthy, and that we do not have another Walkerton happening here in the City of Kawartha Lakes. think we need to have more council meetings or more community meetings regarding the water issue here in the city of Kawartha Lakes. The problem might not just be here in our community. It might be north of us in the Minden area. And we should reach out to these other communities all throughout the Trent system so we can isolate any potential problems that can occur. I'm Steve Katsikaris, and I'm looking for your support in the upcoming election.